When you come in, man, hit that like button. Get my algorithm up for this. I wish I wasn't driving so I could have did a thumbnail, man, made something really extravagant for y'all catch everybody's eye. Maybe I should have tagged a couple celebrities in it, man, that I could talk about. I don't know. I really wasn't planning on doing a long show. I really think I was coming here to toot my horn or something, you know what I'm saying? Twin, what's up, baby? I ain't even sleeping yet, man. I just came here to goddamn drop some, I told you so. We'll get to all that other shit later on. Let's start off, Bobby said, "Hey, them pictures I've been telling y'all about for months and months and months, about Mr. Carter and his wife, about how he be lying, they be lying, talking about they met each other when she was 18, 19, and I'm like, no, sir, I got pictures of you kicking it with her when she was 15, 16 years old. Now, these other platforms, these big people, the niggas that's on CNN, Chris Como and motherfuckers like that, is all talking about, but there's been picture service that show Jay-Z and Beyonce when Beyonce was just 16 years old. Right after she joined Destiny's Child. 2 months after her 16th birthday. 2 months after her 16th birthday, you were hugged up with her taking pictures and shit. But y'all swerving down, you didn't meet her until she was 18. Y'all done started dating until she was 19. And I've been calling Cap the whole time. Like, how do people actually forget a whole 3 years? 2 or 3 years of y'all back and forth dating? All the rumors that was swirling around? Man, y'all subscribe, man. Hit that like button so the algorithm pick it up. And it ain't all, everything I've been telling y'all about, I'm feeling like Cat Williams now. Because everything I've been telling y'all about is coming to pass. That ain't all. All the shit about Rihanna, I ain't never say nothing about the Rihanna and Chris Brown situation. I could have been said that. I say it now for anybody who don't know it. Rihanna and Chris Brown relationship was kind of a farce, man. It wasn't real. They got put together so other people, put like this, when you put Rihanna with a dude like Chris Brown, he was such a megastar and she was becoming such a megastar that nobody would have looked at the bigger megastar over to the side that was really poking that girl down. The thing about it is, the big megastar, Jay-Z, we don't say your name, bro. You nasty. And I ain't just saying like you nasty, like, oh, you do nasty shit. I'm saying you nasty. You got diseases, bro. Most of these females that we be naming, that we be talking about, a disease come with that. And it's long been said, there's a rumor that the real reason Chris Brown and Rihanna was fighting, the real reason he put them paws on her, is because she gave that man a disease, bro. Gave him the Sean Carter disease. One of them anyway. You feel me? And the one that she supposed to have gave him was the hurt. You know what I'm saying? The don't die slow, but it don't never get rid of it. I'm just saying. They say when he bust up in the party that night, it was really to confront her about giving him them bumps. But when he located her, she was supposed to be in the coat closet on her knees, topping the nigga down. And they fell out about that publicly in that party and were going back and forth about it. About her topping off Clive Davis in the closet. He said in front of everybody, she always got her mouth on somebody sucking something. They get to the car, they still fighting about the shit. You see what I'm saying? And then Jay-Z went into action and really did try to blackball Chris Brown, but Chris Brown's talent was too big. What he did though was he told the folks at the awards that, hey, if y'all let, and I done told y'all this before, you can go look it up, because I remember telling you this part. If y'all let Chris Brown come to this award show and do this Michael Jackson tribute, because Michael Jackson had just died, if y'all let him come and do this Michael Jackson tribute, me and my wife Beyonce will never again come to y'all awards. They took Chris Brown off the bill and put Beyonce on, and this broad came and did a Spanish song. I told y'all this before. Because everybody was like, a Spanish song? I don't know. I'm like, man, look it up. Go look up the year that she did the Spanish song at the award show, see what awards it was. Look up at Chris Brown tribute was supposed to be that year at that award show, and they took him off because Jay-Z and Beyonce threatened the hell out the motherfucking award show. Like, hey man, we'll never come back in this motherfucker. You let that nigga perform. But you couldn't just blackball him all the way out the industry because his talent was too big. You see what I'm saying? His talent was too big. It wasn't no replacement for him. There was nobody you could put on the stage and outdo what Chris Brown was gonna do, because he was gonna sing, he was gonna dance, he was gonna entertain, he was charming, he was handsome. How you gonna replace that? You gonna replace it with your wife? All the girls that's in love with Chris Brown, they don't dream about your wife like that, bro. So you can't replace him with Beyonce. Justin Bieber wasn't gonna cut it. Usher was too old at the time. You feel me? Now let's back it up. How about Satellite? The Sun. The one I told you, like, y'all know that the Sun all over the place right now, bro, and they not calling him the alleged son no more. They call him the Sun now, because what Jay-Z gonna do? Is you gonna sue? Hell no, you're not gonna sue that boy. Because then it's gonna be burden of proof on you. Well, burden of proof already probably fit to be on Jay-Z because of this. Let me tell you something. They exposing, the Sun is going around exposing how Jay-Z was paying everybody to blackball the case, to try to get the case dismissed, to try to end the case, to get it thrown out everywhere it went. So in Pennsylvania, they were like, yeah, we'll take the money. And this is what we gonna say. He grown now. We can't make Jay-Z take DNA test by the wrong time, man. But quiet as kept, y'all should do it in New Jersey. So they go to New Jersey because the statute of limitations was a little bit higher. It was at age 23. They get to New Jersey and Jay-Z's lawyer get in there and defrauded the government or the system. She lied and was like, well, you can't make him take it to New Jersey because he don't live in New Jersey and he don't own no property in New Jersey. And they were like, damn. But later on it came out that there was a goddamn lie and the lawyer knew it. The man owned 2 homes in New Jersey. He was a property owner, bro. You paying taxes on them houses in New Jersey. They lied and said that he didn't live in New Jersey, he was living in New York. But the address they gave him turned out to be the address to Rock Nation. You don't live at Rock Nation headquarters, bro. Y'all some damn liars. Y'all are some damn liars. So now, Satellite, Jay-Z's son, is doing his big shit. He's suing Jay-Z. He's suing Jay-Z lawyers. He's suing the damn judges who pushed all the bullshit through. Come on, man. This man is not playing with these folks. At first it wasn't about the money. He just wanted the truth. Because, like I told y'all, since before that boy was born, his mama was saying Jay-Z was the daddy. She said between Jay-Z and another dude. Well, guess what? The other dude stepped up and he took a DNA test, cleared his name. It wasn't him. That leave one more motherfucker if she's telling the truth. And we know women ain't always telling the truth. But one thing I can say is, it's more likely that she tells the truth if she came out from the jump and said, hey, it might not be you, it's another dude involved. Because usually the women that lying, they don't have options. They be like, it's you, I'm 1,000%. We done seen it a million times. We done seen it a million times. Very seldom do a woman come out and say, hey, it's options. I was sleeping with more than one person at a time, and these is who it was. Them women ain't the ones that be lying. You feel me? Them ain't the ones that be lying. So, and I didn't care, I done said this before. I'm gonna quit saying I done said this before. I done prophesied this before. The woman said Jay-Z was the daddy before the little boy was born. What type of coincidence is it that he born and he Jay-Z twin? Like, you can't tell your son gonna happen to look like this nigga. How these big ass lips, this big ass camel nose. Hey, look, 99.99% of people in the world don't have lips as big as Jay-Z. 98.97% of people in the world don't have a nose as big as Jay-Z, but this nigga got both of them. Boy, come on now. It might be a coincidence, but boy, I would put everything I own that Jay-Z did patent. Now let's get back to it. They had found an article where Jay-Z was saying he knew when he seen Beyonce at 16 years old, she was gonna be he. So now they're asking, why is it that Jay-Z's story back then and the story that Beyonce has always told that she met him at 18 contradict itself? Y'all remember when I told y'all this? Me and Beyonce the same age. We were born the same year and month. So you really can't lie to me and tell me that you met this man at 19, 18. I was locked up then. Man, look, I got locked up at the age of 18 is when I went to county jail. I went from county jail to the prison. I didn't come home in between. I remember when Jay-Z and Beyonce was kicking it and everybody was asking them. I remember watching this shit on BET when they used to do the interviews. You know what I'm saying? Anytime they interviewed Jay-Z or Beyonce, they would always ask them, what's up with you and Beyonce? What's up with you and Jay-Z? Oh, we just friends. We just friends. Years old, why are you just friends with this teenage girl? Why are you always got something to do with somebody, teenage girl? Why every time we hear something about you with something freaky or something inappropriate with some girl that's under the age of 21, 20, 19, and even 18? Like I was saying on the last episode, bro, it's a pattern. These people be having patterns of shit. The name of this episode is Down Gold Carter. You want to prophesy shit? If Beyonce don't hurry up and get away from her motherfucking husband, they gonna start digging up shit on her. They gonna start looking for ways to tell her ass and throw some smut on her. Guess what? It's dude is an ex-NFL player, just did an interview today or last night one, where he's saying he was at a party with Beyonce where they was it was like a rap for an ad, a commercial ad or something they was doing. He said it's like once 11 o'clock hit, everybody, all the adults, well, I ain't gonna say all the adults because everybody at the party was supposed to be adults. But he like, it's 11 o'clock. You know, it's time the party start changing. He like, now we get loose. We drinking, I'm up dancing. He said, but when 11 o'clock hit and I'm sitting here getting loose and I'm drinking, I see a gang of kids. He did not say teenagers. He said kids come out the woodworks and they running around the party like they belong here. He said he ain't got tired from dancing, so he had took a seat on the couch. Beyonce was on the same couch. They are friends. He know her. It's not like they just happen to be in the same place. He know her and Beyonce personally. They tight. He said at this point, a little kid, he didn't specify, I don't think, if it was a boy or a girl, came and sat down in between him and Beyonce made a comment of, ain't that sexy? And he was like, the shit kind of weirded him out. So shortly after that, he found his way about that bitch, making his way on home, getting about this motherfucker. But he said when he left, the party was still full of kids. It was headed toward midnight. Everybody drinking, everybody partying. Grown folks style. And even though he didn't really just throw no allegations on her, besides seemingly saying something inappropriate in an inappropriate situation because all these kids around, and it's a dope party where they got alcohol flowing. That's how it started. Remember we talked about the setup yesterday. They throw something out there to set up to get your eyes and your ears open, and then they started hitting you with the, why is Beyonce lying about her age when she knows she was a child when she met Jay-Z? I'm telling you, bro, down gold quarter. They not going to let up off these folks. I told y'all this shit yesterday. I said, boy, well, it wasn't yesterday, it was this morning. They got their foot in the door because Jay-Z and Beyonce's type people who they don't let the rumors swirl. We talk about that shit with the talking heads, the famous people, the people who they actually go listen to. Those people are threatened and paid off and everything else. They don't bring up Jay-Z and Beyonce in a negative light. They don't talk about that negative shit when it comes to them two. I can't remember what it was. Somebody remind me. Last year, Blue slipped up and said something that had everybody looking at Jay-Z sideways. I can't remember what it was. But I know somebody listening gonna know, so somebody remind me. Oh, man, it just be a whole lot of stuff going on. And I've been telling y'all, I ain't just been telling y'all, man, this dude dangerous, bro. This dude messing with little kids. I've been giving y'all the details. All the shit that's coming out now, y'all already knew this shit because I've been telling y'all this. I've been repeating it over and over and over. When I first started saying it, I remember I used to be like, man, I don't really want to say their name because dude come looking for a motherfucker. Because I know what he do to motherfuckers, but right now, shit different. There's so many people saying he ain't gonna pinpoint me. I got a little bitty following. I'm about 10,000 strong on this channel. You got people that's 100,000, a million strong talking about him now. And I'm gonna tell you some weird shit about that. A lot of them folks' pages getting flagged. A lot of them folks' videos getting locked and blocked and limited to what countries and how many people can watch it. That's the type of shit Jay-Z be behind. He throw his money around to do that type of shit to limit the spread of his business. Man, Jay-Z don't just threaten people's careers. Jay-Z end people's careers. While we was talking about Rihanna, you know that's spreading even heavier now. I told you to go look it up. You ain't got to look it up no more. You get online long enough, you're gonna see it. Exactly what I told y'all, and then some about when he got her over, Rihanna over here without her parents. Flew her over here on a private plane. You know what that's called, don't you? You know what it is when you in your car and you trying to go somewhere fast, but you can't really get there because there's so many other cars on the street? That's called traffic. Put two and two together, my nigga. He put the underage girl Rihanna on a private jet from Barbados to America without her parents. That's what you call being out there in the street trying to get somewhere and you can't get there because there's so many other cars in the way. That's traffic. I'm telling you, bro, these charges been sitting here laying, waiting, just falling this nigga lap. They all over the place. This is the thing about it. I already told y'all, he got her over here with no parents, had her in that room, had a 6-hour meeting. 4 of the hours, they was in the room by themselves, him and her. She trying to make it all sound good while Tyra Banks asking her these questions. But Tyra Banks is like a real journalist at this moment. And she like, no, bitch, fuck all that. What he said about the door and the window. And Rihanna was like, oh, that. Yeah, bitch, how you beating around the bush, telling us all these lies. Oh, I was so scared, but when I walked in the room, it was just so warm and inviting and this and that and this and that. Tyra Banks was like, oh, yeah? Well, what did he say about the door and the window? Oh, he said that there was two ways out of this room. One was I could walk out the door with the contract signed, or I could go out the window. And I was on the 27th floor. This man just threatened your life. He just threatened to end your whole existence unless you signed this contract. And you was a minor, you signed the contract. You signed the contract not only without your parents' supervision, not only without a lawyer reading it, but you was under because the man had threatened your life. Like one of these days, or maybe already, somebody gonna go back and explain to Rihanna that no matter how much she profited and benefited from that, it was wrong. It was morally and legally wrong. But this grown-ass monster, young ass on that private plane and bring you to a different country without your parents, without parental guidance. Guidance is when your parents help you make the best decision for you and your life. You didn't have that supervision. When people watching over you and have your best interest at heart, you didn't have that. You had no parental guidance, no parental supervision. And you was in the room with a predatory monster. And I guarantee you, I can guarantee you, no matter how much money you made, he made way more off your ass. I can guarantee you, you got pimped. Now, let me get to something that I ain't told y'all yet. They turning on Mr. Carter already. This day 2, day 3. What is day 3? You got celebrities just throwing that man under the bus. Guess who? Remember that little boy he was fucking with? That he was trying to blackball? He grew up and turned into a man. Now he a full-fledged game banker. He done picked his nuts up. He more than just a singer and a dancer. He be rapping now. He got his own bread now. He'll fight now. Chris Brown, he ain't going no more. He exposing Jay-Z for the shit he did to Rihanna. The way he set him up, the way he lied on him, made him look like it was all bad. He ain't going. And the thing about it to make it even worse is, I told you, now that it's a chink in his armor, people gonna come and they feel like now it's safe to say what I need to say. Now it's safe to expose what he did to me. Same shit y'all watch happen to Diddy. Cassie did what she did, and then the floodgates open. You see what I'm saying? The floodgates open. They brought up the case on the 13-year-old. I told y'all, domino effect. That was just the first domino. It ain't even been 24 hours since I said that. And now there's so much other shit. You got the pictures of Beyonce coming out. You got Chris Brown out here saying what he got to say. You got the son, goddamn me, pushing the boundaries and goddamn me, he ain't playing. That nigga coming hard. You see what I'm saying? It ain't over with. It's a lot more shit gonna come. They still got to bring up off. Now they finally throwing the shit about Aaliyah out there. They throwing the shit about R. Kelly out there. They not fit to play with this man. They bringing up the fact that Dane Dash, you know, Dane Dash never pointed no fingers. He never pointed no fingers. He might have pointed the elbow when he was like, hey, me and Jay-Z fell out because I was dating Aaliyah and he was pursuing her. That man was chasing my girl and he wouldn't stop. He said that he didn't agree with the fact, he didn't like the fact that you went and did a whole album and a tour with her abuser. So if they had to go get Dame Dash, and you know Jay-Z, You ain't being right by dang dad, bro. That man has no reason to spare you. That man had real love for Aaliyah. He got no reason to spare you. So when it come down to it, and this the worst part about it, when motherfuckers is talking about kids and hey, better run for your life situations, they don't feel like snitches. Niggas don't feel like they snitching when they saying shit that's gonna help a child or multiple children, multiple underage girls. I heard another breakdown that was saying Jay-Z was pimping Beyonce, and they was talking about how the money that he got really came from his wife because he ain't really putting nothing down to make that type of money. And I'm like, they're like, yeah, they talking about how he owned this team. He don't own that team. I told y'all that earlier, that man didn't own that team. They gave that man a 1% stock in their team. Nigga, that's not no damn ownership. Not even close. They just use your ass because you was the gatekeeper. You was the one that had the influence. But like I say, they like, look, no matter how him and Beyonce feel about each other, he'll never let her go because that's his cash cow. That's where his money come from. She's the one that makes him seem like a normal person, a husband, a father. But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, niggas a weirdo, bro. And weirdos do weird shit. And he ain't been able to stop doing weird shit since he been married to her. As a matter of fact, his whole marriage to her is some weird shit. We know it ain't what it looked like. We been known. You groom that girl. Same thing with how I told y'all about Aaliyah's parents. Her parents was in on it. The nose was in on the Jay-Z and Beyonce marriage arrangement. They helped make it. I told y'all way back when she was underage still, and they was going on trips on the yacht to the Red Sea, and people were saying that they had secretly gotten married. If they had secretly gotten married, don't the parents have to give one permission the same way parents gave Aaliyah and R. Kelly permission to do that? And then try to act like they didn't. My thing is this here. Even if you didn't, it looked like it because y'all know beyond a shadow of a doubt how old your damn daughter was at the time. Even if she ditzy ass was confused about her own age, her mom and daddy wasn't confused about it. What's up with it? Oh boy, Chris. Yeah, her mom and daddy wasn't confused about her age when y'all was on the yacht all on the other side of the country. Just like the rumor say that when Rihanna's daddy showed up the next day after she had already been over there with Jay-Z alone, riding through traffic, when he showed up, he got a $500,000 check. And I'm thinking, what y'all give him a check for? He ain't signed no contract. The contract was already signed. Oh, I know what it was. Like everybody else parent, somebody had the benefit, somebody had the profit. The parents had the profit. In every situation where we talk about him and his buddy, and the parents be property. Like, I'm not gonna be shocked and surprised if I find out one day that them kids did it that ain't his, that he paid for them, and that he been grooming them since they were young, laying that meat on, that sweet meat on them. Because you can't be that damn dumb. Now one of you Negroes can't be that damn dumb. Y'all know who y'all daddies is. But you sitting there jumping on niggas. Y'all trying to jump on Ray J. He been talking about y'all daddy. Man, that is not your pops. Your daddy named Whoop and your daddy named I'll be sure. Albert. Y'all look just like y'all pops. We know how strong Sean Diddy genes is because the twins look like him. His son look like him. And y'all daddy genes strong too because y'all look just like them. But, hey, while we talking about genes, Jay-Z genes strong too. Because his kids, from his son to his daughter, look like him. Like, I know we was talking about the little girl wearing all the makeup and the eyeliner and getting her face beat, but I'ma just be real. She still look like her damn daddy with some makeup on. That man got strong ass jeans. She still look like her daddy with some makeup on. I'm just saying, man, it's a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit being said. A lot of pictures coming out. Evidence coming out. People coming out. But everything, they not going to say it. Well, they saying it now. Yeah, y'all looking at me like, Phil, boy, you been. But the whole world sitting back saying, man, look at this, and I'm sitting like, man, I'm lame as hell, man. We been knew this. Y'all been knew this. You just act like you didn't know it. Y'all just act like you didn't know that Beyonce was a kid. Y'all act like y'all didn't know Foxy Brown was a kid. Y'all act like y'all didn't know this man was messing with Rihanna even though you was in the room. Y'all act like y'all didn't know this man was definitely in love with Aaliyah, and you can look it up and find out that when Aaliyah got on that helicopter, she didn't want to. We talked about this today. I heard a video talking about this today. Aaliyah did not want to get on that helicopter. I can tell you exactly why. Because she was filming the movie Queen of the Damned. They had like 1 or 2 scenes left, and it was the movie was a wrap. They were so close to finishing that movie that they went back and finished the movie after she died. Didn't have to change the ending, nothing. They were still able to just go ahead and knock it on out. That's how close to filming that movie, finishing that movie they was. And my thing is, even if they had already did all her scenes, I know y'all not actors and actresses, but you work on a movie with this cast and this crew for months at a time. Y'all over on this island, and then you get done, you celebrate. You have a rap party, it's a rap. She did not want to be the star of this movie, work on this movie for months. Her movie. And when it's done, she just bounce and leave everybody else to celebrate without her. That fuck up the whole rap party. That fuck up the whole vibe of the movie, man. She didn't want to do that. And they've been talking about it. She got drugged. The same thing these niggas been known to do or been talked about they was doing from the jump. Happened to her. She was drugged and passed out. Put on a helicopter she never wanted to be on. She never should have been on. And she lost her life because of it. There's rumors going around saying R. Kelly and Sean Carter came together and sacrificed their girl. That's strange. Because I told y'all less than 6 months after she passed, they came out with a joint album. Not they hit the studio and started working on an album. 6 months after she was put to rest, that album was out. That tour was underway already. Come on, man. You know how long it take to put an album together? You ain't in there just rapping and another rapper like, oh, well, I'm gonna lay mine. No. You got real producers in here feeding y'all beats. You rapping, he's singing. He got to come up with his melodies to go with your lyrics. He got to make his little shit, match your shit. And I know R. Kelly one of the people that can really get that shit popping. Don't take him long to get it done. But come on, son. We're not gonna be that naive to think that y'all had the idea to do this album 3 months after she died, and then 3 months after y'all was done, and both of y'all was done grieving because both of y'all supposed to have love to live. Nigga, R. Kelly, that was your ex-wife. No matter how it ended, it still was your ex-wife, bro. And you all in the studio, somebody girl is in this party, shaking their asses. Fiesta. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was partying like a motherfucker out there. It was a celebration. I just keep thinking about the famous words that Beyonce said. You say no, 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 no. When it's really yes, 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 yes. I think she was talking about her husband. And he said, I ain't do that, but nigga, yeah you did, yeah you did, yeah you did. You're saying no, but it's really yes. I'm just saying, man, you know, I'm a God-fearing man. One thing I've learned about dealing with God is in the dark will come to the light. Our boy said it yesterday, man, these fools have sold their soul to the devil. And they've been reaping the benefits and the rewards of selling their soul. But now the devil has showed up with the receipts and he's like, hey, I need that. And it's looking like he could get it. Ain't no way y'all gonna get out of this. I'm telling you. Even with the shit I'm talking about tomorrow, this is some shit that's gonna go on for a while, because tomorrow there's gonna be some more shit. This is recently coming, man. That's a pray line. My thing is here. It ain't the fact that she was going to expose them, because y'all got to look at, like, Aaliyah was one of the people in the business that played her role from the jump. She was groomed. That's why she married R. Kelly underage. She was groomed. So she didn't look at it like nothing was wrong. Let me tell y'all something. I seen some shit today when Celine Dion was talking about how she met her husband at the age of like 13 years old, and he was like 28, 29, maybe even 30 something. She say he didn't take advantage of her. He waited till she was like 16. That's what you call being groomed. You so young when you get involved with shit that you never are able to see what's wrong with it. You see what I'm saying? She been with her husband since she was 16, been knowing him since she was 13. Celine Dion is damn near in her 50s probably. You can't tell her that there's anything wrong with her marriage and her husband. You can't tell her, hey, I don't care how long y'all married to last and how happy y'all is. Your husband was a sick ass man when he married your little teenage ass. Yeah, it's all love now. But when he did it, he was sick. Same thing with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Yeah, both y'all are grown, consenting adults now, just taking advantage of kids. But it started out, girl, you was a victim. You married the man. Stockholm syndrome. When you've been abused by the person so long that you start defending the abuse. You don't see it as being abuse. You actually believe that your abuser loves you. Let's be real. I told y'all, if you take away Beyonce, Jay-Z career, Jay-Z life, Jay-Z's worldly experience ain't the same. His highs, his peaks, they don't go that high without Beyonce in his life. Like, she upgraded dude for real. I told y'all, dude is a vulture, man. Everybody in his orbit was used as a means to come up. His friends, James Dash, Kareem Burton, his wife, his artists. Like, what artist did he really have? You, Jay-Z, you can turn a nigga to a millionaire, billionaire. Where your artists at? Kanye been exposed you and your wife. He been said this shit. Y'all made that man look like he was ape shit crazy. Y'all told us that man was nuts. He was off his rocker when he said what he said about y'all. Right or wrong? I'm just saying. They had a lot of us looking at Kanye West like, man, this man crazy. After a while, he started looking and sounding crazy. But for some reason, to this day, if you go back and you dissect, you pick apart, you DG, you ain't got the answers for you. Now it all makes sense. When he was back when we didn't know that Balenciaga was the same shit. Back when we didn't know that Puma and Reebok was the same shit. You think it's all these people that's out here in the business, when really it's 3 or 4. They own the whole fashion world, and they'll put a product over here, and then they'll put a product over here with a different name, and let them motherfuckers compete. But it's all one designer. And then you think a nigga like Kanye West gonna get in, but you got these 3, 4 designers sitting back like, you can't sit here. You can't sit here. Then you got Adidas to let you in. But when you come up with a mega idea, instead of them letting you get rich off of it, they gonna copy your shit. Change it up a little bit. And if you complain, you run your motherfucking mouth, they gonna take your money and make you look like you a fucking lunatic. Yes, I think Jay-Z will go to jail. I believe Jay-Z is headed to jail sooner than you think. They on his ass, bro. That's what this whole episode is about. Down goes Carter. The chinks in his armor they wasn't there last week. You wasn't allowed to speak like this about Jay-Z last week. The media was not gonna push these narratives last week. They wasn't going, my nigga, listen. These pictures they talking about with Jay-Z and Beyonce when she was 16, they have existed since she was 16. You feel me? These ain't new pictures. They damn near 30 years old. People have been hiding them and sitting on them for 30 years. The fact that he was messing with Rihanna when she was a child has been a fact since she was a child. The fact that he was messing with Foxy Brown since she was a child, that has been a real fact since she was a child. Come on now. All this shit that we talking about, ain't none of it new. This is how I've been telling y'all about it, because it been happening. It's still happening. You see what I'm saying? The dude that's saying Jay-Z is his daddy is not a little boy, it's a grown man. Jay-Z has been running from that DNA test for a long time, long enough for this nigga to be a grown ass man. You see what I'm saying? Dude, mama was saying you the daddy before the baby even made it. Baby wasn't even here yet. So yeah, I think Jay-Z going to jail, because if it wasn't, we wouldn't even be talking about this shit. Because he would still been able to pay motherfuckers and threaten motherfuckers and knock a motherfucker chest piece off the board so they couldn't talk about this shit. But like I told you, now it's a chink in the armor. It's like rats jumping ship. Everybody gonna do it. We live in a Me Too society. So when one person like, he did me too. Man, look just like him. And he ain't going. That man suing lawyers, judges, daddies, this shit. He ain't going. I'm surprised he ain't suing Beyonce, bitch. You and wife, you know, y'all pillow talk about it. You been telling that man, threatening that man the whole time. You better not do it. I'm gonna leave your ass, or I'm suing you too. I'm suing your daughter. Cause y'all getting her book roles and movie roles and music roles and dancing roles. That could have been me. I could have been set for life without having to sue nobody. Suing her too. The little puppy you got at the house, to get all the love and affection I should have got, I'm suing him too. I'm trying to tell you, yeah, bro, I think he's going down. That's why I said it's a prophecy. Down goes Carter. I see it clear as day. What I don't see is a way out. Like, let me tell you something. Right now, Jay-Z punch drunk. Beyonce probably at the house packing her shit as we speak. Let me tell you, when the case came out about the 13-year-old girl, Jay-Z had a response. 20 minutes later. 20 minutes later, he had a response. I didn't do that. Well, nah, he didn't say that. You ain't a real Marine. You an ambulance chaser. You thought you was gonna escort me and make me pay when I'm on your ass. And I'm from Marcy, and I'm from the projects. And we don't abuse kids. We protect them. He ain't got enough time in a day to respond to all the shit that came out today. He can't write a letter talking about, well, Chris Brown lying on me. I ain't threatened Rihanna when she was a child. I don't know why she said that way back then. Like, she didn't have a reason to lie on you. She had just signed you. She was happy about it. But she was green. She ain't know no better, so she said the truth. She didn't make that shit up. Them AI pictures, man, them pictures ain't real of me and my wife when she was underage. Multiple pictures at multiple different locations at multiple different days. I was always hanging around this little girl. I was down in Dallas. I'm from New York. Why was I down in Dallas so much? Why was I down in Houston so much? Why was I around this little girl so much? I don't know why I said way back then that I fell in love with her when I first seen her at the age of 16. I knew she was going to be mine. I don't know why I said that. I didn't meet her when she was 16. I remember when she was 18. I just remembered that. You see what I'm saying? He can't respond to all the shit's coming out. I don't know why this boy think he's my son. I don't know why he just happened to end up looking like me. I don't know. I don't remember sleeping with his mama when she was underage. No. It don't matter if me and Foxy Brown got the same diseases. I didn't give her that when she was underage. It don't matter if me and Rihanna got the same. I didn't give her that disease. I'm not the reason why Chris Brown got that shit. All three of us got the same shit. That's a coincidence. He can't explain all this shit away, bro. I thought a lot of shit wasn't gonna come out into the depositions and to court time. They ain't waiting. They're not waiting. This man getting sucked. It's like you in a circle and you getting punched from 50 different directions. You don't know who to swing back on. Every time you try to swing on one nigga, you getting hit in the jaw by another one. You look over at him, try to hit him, and somebody punch in the back of your head. You try to turn around, but when you do, somebody hitting you in your stomach, stumping on your foot, smacking the shit out your head. And this is steady going on all day long. You can't get no peace, because at home, your wife nervous, Because she in on the lies. She done lied too. You know what I'm saying? They've been talking about her, how she a witch and she practiced witchcraft. They remember when she went and bought their church. Like, man, what the hell convinced you to go buy a church and name it the Church of Beyonce? Is you crazy? So your fans will have a place to come worship you. Bitch, is you crazy? You gotta look at what I'm saying, bro. All this shit, like, this shit is real shit. It really happened. The man can't deny it. He can't deny none of it. He still ain't denied doing what he did to the 13-year-old. He's attacked people's character behind it, but he ain't came out and said, not me, I didn't do that. I had nothing to do with it. Like I say, and it's too late now. It's too late to come out now and say you ain't do it. Because now you got so many different allegations. Now you gotta defend yourself against 5 or 6 underage women, underage girls. You know what I'm saying? Which one are you gonna choose to defend yourself against first? Because as soon as you defend yourself against one, you're gonna get attacked about the other 5. Well, why you ain't say nothing about this? What, you gonna come out with a mad statement? I never touched my wife, Foxy Brown, Tierra Marie, Rihanna, old boy mama, Aaliyah, while they was underage. Oh, Rihanna, her neither. Like, bro, that's a lot of names that dude got to defend himself against, and he can't. Because once you get to trying to do that, you're going to realize that, bro, some of this shit is already written in stone. It's already law. You can't deny it. You're going to have a hard time trying to deny Foxy Brown. You're going to have a hard time trying to deny Beyonce. You ain't going to be able to deny that you was threatening Rihanna's life. So make her sign a contract, even if it was a joke. You did that, bro. And no threat is to be taken lightly. Because there wasn't no time for joking. You a businessman. That's what you said. I'm a businessman. So why is you in here playing when it's time for business? Why are you in here cracking jokes when it's time for business? And why is your jokes got to be something about life and death with a minor, a girl? You threaten this woman's life. That's not a joke. Maybe she's so enamored with the fact that she got songs, hit songs with Jay-Z. She was signed to him. She's a billionaire now. Or maybe it's the reason why she is trying her best to get so far away from this nasty ass music industry that I'm trying to tell y'all about all the time. I've been telling y'all since I started this shit. Look here, man. This music game ain't what you think it is. These people ain't what you think they are. I would never forget 2 things that caught me off guard and hurt me sad. 1, finding out how fake NWA was. 2, seeing a young Kodak Black talking without that motherfucking accent. Being such a sweet little boy, surrounded by adults that had him in this business already as a child. Doing to him what they was doing to all the other children that I told y'all grew up to be the greatest, which was surrounding them children with adults, grooming them, writing music for them, helping them work on their backstroke, taking them in the next room, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't laughing at them, I'm just laughing at the fact this shit never goes out of style with these people. They do it over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of these people gonna sit back and say, well, why they just doing it to the black folks? It ain't the fact that they just doing it to the black folks because the black folks wrong. I'm not gonna take up for no motherfucker around here fucking with kids. I don't give a damn what color you is. You could be the blackest nigga on earth. I'm not gonna stand up for you messing with no damn kids. Take advantage of no young people. I don't rock like that. The only reason why I don't be dragging Dr. Dre trying to figure out what the hell he had going on with Puffy is because I ain't never heard nothing about Dr. Dre and no kids. And if you're wondering what I mean the funny bunny ass shit that's going on behind the scenes. When I explain to y'all all these people that got their start with Diddy, they ended up with Dr. Dre. I'm trying to figure out in my head what type of partnership the Diddy and Dr. Dre have going. Because I'll be damned. Nigga, the West Coast, the East Coast, West Coast shit popped off. It wasn't a real thing between the whole East Coast and the whole West Coast. It was between Puffy and Tupac. And I'll be damned if Dr. Dre was not rocking with Tupac till the wheels fall off. Or until he went and did it. When he got to go in there did it, Dr. Dre got the fuck away from Death Row. Dr. Dre went to motherfucking started Aftermath. And the shit didn't stop there. They didn't stop bundling motherfuckers from over on the east to did it back when dude went over there. Cause when you look up some of the first motherfuckers he signed to Aftermath, I'm gonna help y'all out. Way before Eminem, it was Busta Rhymes, E, Nas, AZ, Core Maker. You see what I'm saying? That's who he signed to Aftermath. Busta Rhymes, EVE from the Rough Riders. She was with Aftermath before that. Y'all might not remember. I do. I'm a musical connoisseur. I'll pay attention. AZ. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Hill, baby. Nas. That Nas. That was before Eminem. You would think that this nigga, when he started his own label, he gonna sign some West Coast artists. Well, if that's what you feel like, name one. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. Name me a West Coast motherfucker Dr. Dre signed to Aftermath. I can't think of nothing right off the bat. That's why I say I'll be wanting to get to the bottom of that, like what's really going on. Because Snoop came to you through Puffy. You feel me? Tupac came to you through Puffy. 50 Cent came to you through Puffy. Come on, man, make it make sense. But I ain't never heard of Dr. Dre doing nothing besides beating a bitch and putting it in the trunk. I ain't never heard he was out here assaulting nobody with his manhood, drugging nobody, snatching up no kids. So I ain't never wanted to just slander that man and snatch him up and drag him down through there. But it is some funny, weird ass shit going on that you involved in, bro. And I just feel like one day the truth gonna come to the light. We gonna be like, wow, I never would have thought it. Or maybe one day you gonna hear it's gonna come out the woodwork and you gonna be like, that's what the fuck Phil was talking about right there. This nigga really is a prophet. I'm just saying, man, I find it real weird. That Dr. Dre also ended up in that billionaire boys club that Diddy and Jay-Z and all them was in. I find it weird. You's an extended counterpart, nigga. You was not independent from Diddy. You connected to him too. It's a tangled web that it's been weaved. And it's a lot of money in it. And there's a lot of people in it. And we just not starting to figure out who these players is and what they got going on. What their role is, and what the deception is, and all that other stuff. And I just feel like after Jay-Z is done, we're gonna start learning what Dr. Dre role was. I don't really believe in the consequences, not consequences, but coincidences. Then I'll be looking at 50 like, well, you play with fire because you always find a way to have your name in the shit. You always trolling, you always poking fun on motherfuckers because you think you safe. We're like, bro, even though you might not mess with no kids and nothing like that, you came up in the same circle with these dudes, bro. You might not be involved in what they had going on, but you knew about it the whole time. You've been throwing jabs and you've been throwing hints the whole time. You knew about it. You act tough as hell. But you another one of them coward motherfuckers knew and wouldn't say shit. You kept your mouth closed because you knew these two motherfuckers here with some real live mobsters, some real live tough guys. Some I guess you could say made men for a while. Untouchable. Well, they not that no more. So now you really trolling. I'm gonna just be real. Over the years, man, I used to be the biggest 50 Cent fan. Over the years, I ain't got to the point where I'm not a 50 Cent fan at all. Like, I don't agree with almost hardly none of the shit dudes do. I said somebody on Facebook, and one woman gonna come over and tell me, because we was talking about him and his son relationship, and they gonna tell me, she say, you ever thought that maybe he be mad at his son because all these other celebrities' kids out here got their own motion, and he was sitting here with his hand out. Like, he's sitting here begging, and I said, hold on, time out. First of all, hold the fuck up. I say, 50 has been estranged from his son since that boy was a child. You gonna tell me you cut your child off because your child ain't got no motion? What the fuck? I say, you do realize that the boy and his daddy fell out about school shoes. 50 bought the boy some school shoes and he wanted some more. Because my daddy is really fucking rich. Yeah, I want to be fly as fuck at school. You don't have a problem being fly as fuck in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Pops, you're not riding around here in a Cadillac Escalade no more. You riding around this bitch in G-Wagons. You riding around this bitch in Bentleys. You riding around this bitch in Lambos, Ferraris, Bugattis, whatever you want. The Vernons, all that. But I'm supposed to get 1, 2, maybe 3 pair of shoes because I ain't got no motion. Then I told her you should be. Then she was like, that nigga ungrateful, he running around here taking pictures with 50 Cent ops. I said, bitch, if you don't tone yourself down, listen to this. I seen an interview with 50 Cent's son was like, did y'all not realize that my daddy at the time when he was growing up was starting shit with everybody? He was beefing with everybody. These niggas that he was beefing with and fucking with was real live street niggas. He talked shit about Jimmy Henchman, nigga. Jimmy Henchman was a real live street nigga. Had a graveyard up under it. You riding around in bulletproof trucks. Your son walking to school. You don't even fuck with him. But you still out here starting shit with slow bucks and them. These niggas from the street. You starting shit. These niggas from Trinidad. Smurf. Bangle Smurf and them. You starting shit with Supreme and them. The Supreme team. Bruh. Everybody don't live by the code that we don't touch women and children. I told the woman, I said, you ever think that maybe 50 Cent Ops caught his son lacking, walking down the street, pressed that boy, walked up on, hey nigga, get this motherfucking picture, nigga. Chunk the goose up like you cool. I'll blow your motherfucking back off. What he gonna do? No, man, cause my daddy don't fuck with me, don't fuck with y'all. So I ain't taking no picture with y'all. This nigga shaking his motherfucking boots, hell yeah, he gonna take the picture and throw the deuce and smile like. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is ruthless these days, bro. They'll do your child like that to embarrass you. That's killing your child without killing your child. Cause now you done turned on the boy forever. They done messed up your family dynamic. You ain't even let the boy explain what happened. You ain't let the boy tell his side story. You, like a coward, went to the radio station and got to doing interviews about your own damn child where you ain't even had a phone conversation with this boy. Hey man, hey son, what the hell going on, man? You know I'm into it with such and such, and then why you think? Oh, Pops, man, they called me slipping. They ran up on me. You can't see it in the picture, but a nigga had a gun on my spine. Man, they said they were gonna shoot me in my back if I ain't chunk up the dudes and smile in this picture like we was cool. So I took the picture, man, they bounced. You do notice that the picture's on the sidewalk. The picture ain't at their house or in some spot where we was all kicking it at. The picture's on the sidewalk, nigga. I was walking down the sidewalk. Like, bruh. And that's what I be saying, like 50 don't give a damn. Because he lives and thrives off controversy. Dude live and thrive off controversy. So he treated his son like any other nigga on the street. And as soon as he did something he thought he didn't like, nigga, it's 100% beat. Fuck you. I'm kicking you out the group. I'm kicking you out the label. I'm kicking you out the family. And I'm gonna expose you. That's the 50 Cent we all know. I'm kicking you out the group. I'm kicking you out the label. I'm kicking you out the family. And I'm gonna expose you. I'm gonna turn the world against you. To the point where you got females who ain't met him or his son. God damn, these niggas racing these motherfucking fake ass Hellcats. Say, bro, how's you going to them? I promise I don't want to see no wreck on this freeway while y'all out here playing. Real shit. The nigga turned old girl against his son so bad that she taking up for him, going against the boy. And I'm like, damn, this nigga in your head like that, the way you really out here disrespecting this boy, is fuck him. He should have had some motion at 14 years old, 15, 16. Hey, damn. This is what I told her. I say, man, why 50 Cent ain't put his son on and give him some motion? I say, because you do realize that 50 got a whole show where he has a dude playing a younger version of him when he literally made a younger version of him. Funny part is, that same little boy put himself through acting school. Got his own movie roles without the help of his father. That's right there should have been enough initiative taken for people to say, hey bro, and I'm gonna be real with you. Back when I told y'all that, I don't know how many of y'all gonna remember this, but I told y'all there's a lot of celebrities I done reached out to because I had ideas that would make them money. 50 Cent was one of them more than one time. One time, what my idea was, and I said, I wrote 50 on IG. And I told him, because I'm a big Power fanatic. And I said, man, you need to make some spin-offs for Power. You need to make 2 spin-offs. And I told him, one of them need to be called Money, one of them need to be called Respect. That way you have 3 shows: Money, Power, Respect. I told him the Money show need to be a prequel to Power. Money come before Power. Money needs to be about how you was training Ghost up, him and Tommy back in the day. Because we already know the story that you showed Ghost and Tommy how to get this money. You showed them about the streets. Tasha was there, nigga, goddamn it, you had a son named Sean. We already know the story. We just need to show. And I told him, I said, bro, not to be in your personal business, but you could get your son to play you. During the course of the show, I bet y'all could repair y'all relationship. Then I told him, you need to do a show called Respect. Make it a prison show, because we also know that Kanan did a whole lot of time in prison. He was running the prison, drugs, gun, murder, whatever, in this prison. Do a prison show about respect, because you was the most respected nigga in that prison. Money, power, respect. My Instagram message, that whole shit got deleted from inside some type of way. I don't know how. But the whole message from me messaging him got deleted. And about 2 to 3 weeks later, it was announced that Power was coming with these spin-offs, and one of them was going to be a prequel. One of them was going to be a prequel to Power, but instead of them calling it Money, they was going to call it Raising Kanan. I said, come on, man, God. I guess I might as well tell y'all, because I know I had one show where I was telling y'all that even though I didn't fuck with Boosie, matter of fact, I can tell you what show it was. It was the episode of Little Rock YouTuber Checks Lil Boosie when he was talking about Little Rock. And I told him, nigga, I'll fuck with you, but I don't fuck with how you act towards my city, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if my city come above you, fuck you. I told him, but nigga, I ain't no hater. I got ways you can make millions, nigga. Millions. And you ain't gotta be in my city. You ain't gotta be in nobody's city. You can stay where the fuck you at. You can stay at your house and make millions. And I told somebody to tell Lil Boosie to contact me, nigga, I'll still give you the idea, nigga, let you run with it. So I guess I'll put this out here on the live. It might happen. If you do it, nigga, send my motherfucking cut for my idea, bro. Somebody need to pay me for the way my mind works. We all know Lil Boosie had put all them tiny houses out there on his property. And he was saying he built like a little community for his kids. And I was thinking, my nigga, your kids don't really fuck with you like that. But if it was me, what I would do, now that I done put these tiny houses on my property, I'll rent them out. And I wouldn't just rent them out like rent houses. What I would do is, it's called Boosie Land. I would throw a concert every motherfucking weekend at my house. During the week, the people who gonna attend the concert, because it's gonna be an intimate concert. It ain't gonna be no whole bunch of 100,000 people and 5,000 people. No. I'm doing a concert for maybe 30, 25, 30 people. I'm charging 10 bands a person. This ain't no regular concert, because this 10 bands gonna get you. You get in a tiny house for the week or the weekend, however long, you know what I'm saying, bam. You get in one of these tiny houses, I'm gonna put some more out here. You get in this tiny house, I'm gonna be coming through Boosie World, Boosie Land, whatever it's called, kicking it with y'all, rapping with y'all, chopping it up with y'all, spending time with my fans, you know what I'm saying, intimate. I'm gonna get to know you during this week, cause I ain't gotta go nowhere. I'm making my money right here at home. I'm doing my shows right here at home, where I know I'm safe at. I ain't gotta worry about a motherfucker breaking in my Sprinter van, stealing my motherfucking bag to have my medication in it. I ain't gotta worry about the police and none of that, nigga. I got strict security check you before you even get on my property. 10 bands. You're not gonna spend your 10 bands coming here and get on the bullshit, because I'm telling you, you will be escorted out this motherfucker. But what you will get with your 10 bands is you're gonna get to know Lil Boosie, Lil Boosie gonna get to know you. When I do this show, nigga, we might be around this bitch roasting marshmallows around the campfire, just telling stories and chopping it up. We gonna kick it all week. I ain't got nothing else to do with at the house. I'm smoking with you, we drinking with you, we kicking it. Oh, you never know who gonna also be at the concert. Baby might come through this motherfucker, T.I. might come through this motherfucker, Gotti might come, whoever. It might be a week to go through. The hell, I'm not even doing the concert. This week I might be, we gonna have Yo Gotti doing the concert this week. So I'm paying Yo Gotti $100,000 out the money I'm gonna collect, bro, and he gonna be here for the weekend kicking with y'all, chopping it up with y'all, you know what I'm saying, sitting around the campfire with y'all. I'm gonna get my money, he gonna get his money, y'all gonna get y'all money work. But at the end of the year, I'm gonna be the ran up a bag from the privacy of my own home. I'm gonna be the made fans that's gonna be my fans for life. Cause I'm telling you, once you spend the weekend with a nigga, you don't, y'all, look, you buying every album from that point on. You supporting everything that man do from now on. You might be a fan of this nigga over here, but nigga, me and Boosie like family, bro. I got 100,000 pictures with this man. I done been at this man's house, I done kicked it with Tootie Raw and them everything. What you gonna say? Oh man, you paid 10,000, I damn sure did, but guess what? I bet you Lil Boosie gonna know me when he see me. I bet if that nigga ever see me in the airport, he be like, hey man, I remember you, what's up, bro? How you been? Man, I been chilling, big dog. And really, any artist that got their own land and the money to build them tiny houses could do that. But I'm just saying, that's the idea I had with Boosie. I was like, bro, your kids don't appreciate them tiny houses, get your money worth out that shit. That's why I tell niggas, man, somebody need to snatch Bill up and let me think for you a little bit, man. We gonna get some money together. My mind's, I'm gonna find a way to get you some money, bro. I'm gonna use what you already got and we gonna maximize it. I really believe it is. I believe that man will get paid. Then you sickly. You don't have to do all that traveling around the country, risking your life, risking your freedom, running into haters. Oh, cause one thing about it, like I said, a nigga pay 10,000, they ain't dropping their 10,000 to get on no bullshit. And you ain't getting away with the bullshit if you try to get on the bullshit. Ain't nobody paying 10,000, signing to a manifest, come to your house, renting this motherfucking tiny house. Everybody around see who they is and they pull some bullshit. No, nigga, you try that if you want to, you gonna lose your life on this compound. And it's gonna be justified. Ain't nothing you gonna be, your family gonna be able to tell the police when they say, oh man, well the nigga snuck a gun in and tried to shoot Boosie and the bodyguard took him out. What you gonna say? Nothing. Oh my baby. He ain't never did nothing wrong with nobody until this time. Shit, sometimes it's gonna take one time. But yeah, that was my thing. I was like, man, you can turn Boosie World to like damn near a theme park. Except it's a concert park. And I guarantee you every week somebody gonna come through there for that experience because ain't nobody else giving that type of experience. I'm talking about a real live setting where you can for sure sit down with your people, bro. Not 50, 60 people, 25, 30 people, bro. Over 7 days, it's like a job. Nigga, you running the theme park, but you making that money. 25 people, $10,000 a head. You know what type of money that is? It's worth it. or a week, that's worth it. That's worth it, bro. I'm talking about $250,000 or better a week. A fucking week, bro. That's $1 million a month. And you at home sleeping in your own bed every night, raising your kids every day. Laid up with your woman. You ain't hopping on all these planes and going straight to the city and looking over your back and wondering, man, is this... All your people can be right here working for you at Booster World. They ain't gotta have their hand out. They got a job to do. Hey man, you order their food. Hey man, you talk to the caterer. Hey man, you been in sound check. Hook them speakers up, man, make sure everything working. You know how you did last week, man, had me looking stupid. Hey man, you gonna get that firewood we need for the bonfire tonight? Every night it be something else. You can do bonfire, man. You do the camp thing, man. I know you got some horses there, nigga. You can do trail ride with boots and all that shit. Nigga paying you $10,000 a head, nigga. Give them something to do. Have fun with your motherfucking shit. But that's why I say Booster should just contact me, my nigga. We'd have made some millions already. You wouldn't have to be dealing with no labels and trying to do shows all the time and hop on planes and trains and automobiles and try to sign a new artist. Man, we better get this money on. And we're going to do it right here at the comfort of the crib. Yes, different surprise artists. And like I was saying, you don't even have to perform and do it every week. You got industry friends, bro, that you can always call in and tell, hey, bro, what you doing where you want to get this money, bro? I got 100 bands for you. They're not going to turn down that 100 bands. I don't give a damn who it is. I've been called D-Lo, I call Glorilla, who, hey, bro, let's get this money on. It's like I'm not even an artist no more, bro. I'm like a travel agent. I'm booking all y'all travel to the Booster World, and we going to get it in. Hell, nigga, you might put up a whole nother side for your guest artists, like a residency like they do in Las Vegas. Yeah, man, I'm gonna book you for 2 months, man, and you gonna do you got that over that side over there for 2 months, and you doing your thug thing, and I'm gonna be over here doing mine, and bam, I'm gonna pay you $500,000 a month. Hey, I'm gonna keep that other half myself, you know. $500,000, 500,000. You ain't got to go do no $50,000 shows. And $50,000 a lot for a show. So what the fuck you think $250,000 a show is? Niggas ain't getting that. You feel me? Name me the artists out here getting $250,000 a show. You've been sitting at home all week and then you walk out in the backyard and you ain't got to do no whole big ass stage. Nigga, you sitting around a motherfucking campfire with a goddamn mic like you doing karaoke. You sipping and smoking and y'all kicking and chilling. Hey, what song y'all want to hear next? Man, crank that shit up. And you making more money than you make real money. Fuck a back end. You getting it all on the front end. Like I said, though, somebody got to explain to me why I ain't a millionaire, no multi-millionaire yet. And I still think 50 should have listened to me and follow what I told him to do to the T. He could have kept Money, Power, Respect, all three of them shows going. You don't have to end name one of them. All three of them shows are set at different time zones. Should I say different time errors in the light. So even if Kanan dead on Power, he's still alive and he's the main character on Respect. these shows intertwine and they don't intertwine. So whatever happened on one show might affect what's happening on the next show, but it don't have to. It don't have to. Cause I'm like, look, even with all that, you still could have came and did Power Book 2 and had what's old squarehead Tariq doing his thing. Tariq could have been at college doing all that shit he was doing while his daddy was still alive. Ghost ain't have to die for that show to come about. I don't know, man. It is what it is. You say Willie Nelson did. What Willie Nelson do? The concerts and shit, he probably did, but I guarantee you, he ain't do it the way I just said it. I guarantee you, he ain't had no compound set up with tiny houses where the people that were coming to the show at the weekend got to stay there all week and kick it with him. And I bet you he wasn't charging $10,000 a person. Cause look, everybody ain't got 10,000, but I bet you 25 people out this whole country got that 20 thing, got that 10,000. That 25 person slot gonna be filled up every week, without fail. That's another thing. Like, you know what I'm saying, boy? He could put a mini golf course out there on the compound. Nigga, we had a mini golf tournament on Monday. On Tuesday, we do the trail ride. On Wednesday, we do the bonfire. You know what I'm saying? On Thursday, we just walk around everybody to mingle, to mix and mingle. Like a party, we all just kick it. Man, on Friday, we have a banquet dinner. Well, we set up the tables, all fancy, man. You know, everybody got their seat. Put your clothes on, man. We gonna come out here and get fancy, man. We gonna eat good. You know what I'm saying? We eating cold shrimp and crab legs, lobster tails. Shit, y'all paid 10,000. We gonna give you 10,000 worth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit might be expensive, but guess what? It get a little bit cheaper when you do it every week on clockwork. When the lobster man know that, hey, this nigga gonna buy goddamn me 30 lobsters every Friday. This nigga is buying 200 pounds of shrimp every Friday. Baked chicken breast and shit. You know, or you can go the cheap route. Then we having fried chicken, collard green, cornbread. This the South. We finna eat like we in the South. It's Thanksgiving every weekend around here with Boosie. It's like a family reunion. On Friday, we having the Boosie family reunion. Get your money, man. Boosie don't want to do it. Hey, Rick Rose, I'll let your boy, man. You got land. You can afford to put that shit together and show these niggas what type of money they miss. I'll move down to Florida, man. Me and Mom, man. I'll come down there and help you put it all together, bro. I ain't gonna leave you, I ain't. Bro, they gonna be even different, cause he got his own restaurant. He gonna have Wingstop catering. saying? Instead of lemon pepper wings, it's gonna be lemon pepper wings. He said making them hungry. Shit. I'm hungry too, my nigga. I usually be eating all the way up to Mississippi. I done came all the way to Mississippi on the phone with y'all. Drop this trailer off. Oh. Gonna bust it. Hold on. Gonna bust it. Look. Turn around. Down here. Oh shit. Now we're gonna slide right through here. Got it. So far, I got it. Hold on. I want to try this shit, but it's looking like I'm gonna make it. Just early. I would got it myself. Niggas say that shit, but boy, you be in a situation sometimes where you just don't make it. Shit, in this truck, I be doing with a full tank about 500 miles. This is what we fit to do. We gonna end this one so I can get some work done. Cause I'm at the part where I gotta do a little work. When I get back on the road or before then, probably I'm gonna check on Benny, man, cause I ain't heard from him all night. Make sure he alright. He might be off tonight, I don't know. Hey, y'all know if I start getting to a point where I get sleep or something, we gonna crank the jump right back up. But I done enjoyed chopping up with y'all tonight, man, and I'll be back. We're gonna see you later. Don't be afraid to take that long road, instead of the wrong road, do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help, tell somebody you love them. You know I love y'all, man, and I appreciate you. Yeah.